Rows of giant screaming hot AI servers. Power meters spinning so fast, they look like they're about to launch into orbit. Cooling fans roaring like jet engines, and then right in the middle of all that chaos, a tiny silver Mac Mini quietly humming along. Doing the same AI work at a fraction of the power and none of the drama? Sounds ridiculous, right? Well, maybe not. Because if the leaks about Apple's upcoming M5 Pro Mac Mini are even half true, that little box might become the most unexpected weapon in the global AI arms races, especially for energy-stressed, memory-starved data centers in the US and beyond. In today's video, we're diving into why people are suddenly treating Mac Minis as legit alternatives to NVIDIA GPUs, how Apple's unified memory and next-gen Thunderbolt 5 could change everything, in one scenario where a cluster of M5 Pro Mac Minis could actually beat traditional GPU servers in cost and efficiency. And yes, this is all based on leaks, early benchmarks, and experimental setups. Not official Apple announcements. But trust me, if you care about AI energy bills or the future of compute, you'll want to watch this to the very end. The AI problem no one wants to talk about. Energy right now, AI is burning electricity like crazy. Training big models on giant GPUs, RTX 4090s, a 100s H1OS means hundreds of watts per GPU, multiplied by thousands of GPUs running 24/7. Data centers in the US are already hitting their power limits. Utility companies are raising alarms. Some regions are blocking new AI facilities because the grid simply can't handle the load. And that's before the next generation of even bigger models arrives. The second crisis. Memory IA models don't just want compute. They crave fast, gigantic memory pools, especially HBM high bandwidth memory. HBM is expensive. It's limited. And demand is exploding so fast that it's driving up the price of DRAM across the entire industry. Data centers are now trapped between two walls. Massive power consumption, insane memory requirements, and right in the middle of that mess walks Apple. Not NVIDIA, not AMD, not Google. Apple, the company that makes iPhones, is suddenly a potential threat to GPU servers. Why Apple Silicon changes the conversation. Apple's M-series chips are built for battery-powered devices, which means every watt of energy has to matter. And somehow, Apple squeezed out performance per watt. Numbers that are so good they're making people rethink AI hardware entirely. Real-world tests already show that for smaller models and lighter inference tasks, Apple Silicon can be cheaper to run than an RTX 4090. Once you factor in electricity and hardware cost, so the idea of Mac Minis as AI workers isn't a meme. It's already happening, just on a small scale. Apple's secret weapon. Unified memory in normal PCs. CPU has its own RAM, GPU has its own VRAM, data is constantly copied back and forth. It works, but it's not efficient. Apple does it differently. On Apple Silicon, everything shares one huge pool of unified memory. The CPU, GPU, and neural engine all see the same data instantly. You want 64 gigabytes? 96 gigabytes? 128 gigabytes? The entire pool is available to AI workloads. Compare that to a GPU with just 24 gigabytes of VRAM and the rumored M5 Pro. Leaks suggest more CPU cores, more GPU cores, and a huge unified memory ceiling. Maybe even neural accelerators attached to every GPU core. If that's true, Apple Silicon suddenly becomes a serious contender, the wild card. Thunderbolt 5 clustering a single Mac Mini is cool, but data centers run clusters machines connected with superfast, low-latency links like InfiniBand. Thunderbolt has never been that until now. Leaks about macOS 26.1 suggest a new low-latency Thunderbolt 5 mode that bypasses the slow TCP/IP stack entirely. Instead of talking like normal computers, Macs could communicate directly at high speed. With extremely low latency, developers have already experimented with multi-Mac clusters, showing surprisingly good scaling. Now imagine that with a fleet of M5 Pro Mac Minis. The scenario where Mac Mini clusters win you're a mid-sized US company, not OpenAI, not Google you need, internal AI models recommendation systems on-prem LLMs privacy predictable costs today. Your choices are pay cloud providers insane GPU prices, or build your own GPU cluster and deal with power and cooling hellbutt now. A third option appears, a compact cluster of M5 Pro Mac Minis. Low power, high memory, silent, stable, Thunderbolt 5 interconnects, Apple's tight hardware, software integration. For small and medium AI workloads, this isn't a toy. It's a cost-effective weapon. Will this replace H100 superclusters? No. Will it quietly steal a huge chunk of mid-tier AI workloads? Absolutely. Final take on one side, we have the traditional AI path. Giant GPUs, enormous power consumption, scarce, expensive, HBM. Only a few companies can play this game on the other side. A tiny silver box. Low power. High memory. Simple clustering. Shockingly efficient. The rumored M5 Pro Mac Mini won't destroy NVIDIA, but it might open a new lane in the AI world. One where efficiency matters. It's more than brute force. And the real question becomes, in a world running out of power and memory, can we afford not to take something like this seriously? If you want more unexpected tech insights and deep dives into the future of AI hardware, hit subscribe, because the next chapter of this story is even crazier.